What's up, guys? Welcome back to LIFM. We're going to be doing another game of EDH here in MTGO. And I'm going to be playing Purphoros, and I'm facing Horobi. We're definitely not going to keep... I misclicked there, guys. That was definitely supposed to be a Mulligan. Well, since I screwed that up, we're going to obviously run with this hand. I don't feel like conceding right now. All we can do is hope we keep drawing lands. Okay, so far so good. I might contemplate cycling Gem Palm Incinerator just to draw a card. So commander here, kill my goblin lackey. If we cast this commander here, it's not a bad position for us to begin. We're just going to need to draw land. Okay, so he didn't do that. Now here's the thing, I'm kind of contemplating whether or not I should cycle Gem Palm end of turn. If he doesn't do anything, I will. Because I want to draw another land, and if I can hit with lackey, that's also not a bad thing. Let's see if he has any shenanigans beforehand. He did not. Okay. And we did draw a land, so that's good. I'm going to put my commander up before anything else, in case lackey does hit. So we'll swing for one, fingers crossed. And edict, or just a destroy spell. I don't know what happened there. I think maybe my opponent misclicked. Anyways, yes, we're definitely going to be using that. We have one goblin in hand. Always yield. The only good thing here is that as long as my commander remains enchantment, it's going to be very hard for a mono black deck to deal with it outside of cards like All Is Dust and Karn. But with 5 cards in hand, our opponent's definitely still in the game. Here we go. Lackey's probably the first thing that's gonna die, if anything's gonna die. Interesting. Guess our opponent's just not worried about lackey because their commander can just block it. Which makes sense in a way, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is the right way to do this. Is it? I'll go this route instead. I don't think we're going to attack this turn. If he uses a bunch of spells to pick these off, then we can live with that as well. They're just 1/1s, and I have nothing else to put into play with lackey anyways. Oh, this is good. It's pretty good. So we got ourselves a game here. Question is, does my opponent attack, or do they have something else in mind? Exile number of cards from graveyard attackers. That's pretty funny. Okay. I haven't seen this card in years. Since high school I haven't seen this card. Wish this was the one that when a goblin died, but that's okay. So we'll start with 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I'm wondering if I should land this now. And I think that's the right play to make. I think that's definitely the right play to make. We have 5 mountains. And now we swing with all the things. Because the truth is, Koth is dying. He's not gonna live. I don't have any goblins in hand, but that's fine. So if we don't have to discard our hand here, we can do some serious damage. I can't believe I accidentally kept that hand with 1 land. I end up getting lands in the end, but that could have turned out a completely different way. Okay. Oh, that's brutal. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. That's really good. The beauty of being indestructible. I had to give my opponent a compliment there. We could definitely lose this game. So that's the thing. I don't think we will, but it's definitely a possibility. Our opponent is at 24 after all, so that's still a decent amount of damage. It depends on what we draw. Because this can kill a creature just by tapping. And that's good. Koth takes some damage for us, so our life is still decent. Okay, it's a little bit more than decent. But I never expected Koth to live any longer, and I think his uses were kind of done for me anyways. So 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do 5 to and put him to 19. Or I can... No, 5 to you. Always yield. You got it. Trigger still on the stack. Ah, that was pretty good. I have 3 mana left. For some reason I was thinking this was the one that when it comes into play I get a bunch of creatures, and it obviously was not that one. So that was my mistake. I think that's our turn. So we're going to be taking a decent amount of damage here. This is a shade, yep. So this is going to hurt. Like I said, we can definitely lose this game. This won't be attacking. But this is probably 9, 13, 14, 15. It's a pretty short clock. Maybe 3 turns if he just uses these. That's not really what I wanted to see here, if I'm going to be honest. So let's start with Slate. So I can put it all on the line next turn and play Coat of Arms now, but I think that's actually a bad idea. There's a few humans here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Forgot I had no creatures. Completely forgot how that card worked. My opponent's laughing too. I was thinking... My opponent said he finally beat Purphoros. I was thinking you draw a card, you draw 4 cards or something. That was a huge mistake on my part. Four, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this. Well, if he doesn't kill us this turn. What does he have for us? Oh. Wow, okay. That's a thing. But I definitely still can win. It completely depends on what I draw, though. It'd have to be some kind of token generation card. And that's not a token generation card at all, so I think my opponent has this, obviously. $16. Let's kill the shade. And that is absolutely a return. We're still just dead to this. This was a huge mistake, but I don't think it would have actually changed the game if I'd have played Coat of Arms, because I just end up drawing a land anyways, so I don't think it would have saved me by not screwing that up. It just made me look worse screwing that up. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19. Yep. Our opponent has this game. Yep. So